Of the night, Jake Zogg, Torrez Finney. Cannot wait for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans home watching on SpectationSports.com, we are back, and it is time for the professional side of tonight's Aries Fight Series 9 card. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage, Jake Zogg.
We have Jake Zogg coming out of Bloomington, Illinois. Had a chance to watch quite a few Jake Zogg fights going all the way back from 2010. He's taken quite a few different boxing matches, and this is one of the first times that I can see where he's coming in as the heavier opponent.
Well, the man called Big Daddy certainly lives up to that as we're getting our first look at Jake Zogg. Jake has got a pretty good amateur record. I was looking 8-4. He's come up on the short end his last 7 times out in the pro side of things, but he will be the considerably larger fighter in this contest. He'll have a reach advantage, he'll have a height advantage, he'll have a weight advantage. Conventional wisdom tells you that's a good thing, and I certainly think so. He's as tough as they come. The heavyweights have not disappointed, and I'm excited for his opponent.
And now, please help me welcome to the cage his opponent, Torrez Finney.
We have Torrez, the Punisher Finney, coming out to defend his 1-0 pro record. Here we go.
And the Punisher. The Punisher looks like he could just run through everybody here at cage side. Right? This guy's amped up. Last we saw, Finney was fighting in front of a hometown crowd in Macon, Georgia.
That's correct.
Throwing around a bigger opponent in that contest too. Could it be foreshadowing for what he has in store for Jake Zogg? Finney's been pretty vocal about wanting to show off the stand-up, and that could be a recipe for a very entertaining fight.
You got that right. Finney really wanted to make this an opportunity to show off that he is a striker and a proficient striker and not just a wrestler. But the opportunity's there. Finney loves picking somebody up and throwing them down.
Only time will tell. The tale of the tape. Jake Zogg, 29, Torrez Finney, 23. The much taller fighter, Jake Zogg. Torrez outgunned a little bit in the height department. The professional record unblemished for Finney. Those odds have closed a little bit, which leads me to believe that some money has come in on Jake Zogg. Zogg down to about a plus 500. Finney was at minus 900. We're about to get this one going.
Chattanooga, East Ridge, Tennessee. Your next bout of the evening is sponsored by Action 24/7, and it is in the heavyweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the Allure Properties blue corner. He weighed in at 261.2 pounds. He's an independent fighter fighting out of Bloomington, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jake Zogg.
Jake Zogg a long way from home.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 228.4 pounds. He's from right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and proudly representing Agoge Combatives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Punisher, Torrez Finney.
What an ovation for Torrez Finney in front of this crowd. Heavyweight professional action here at Aries Fight Series 9 starts now.
As we close the gate, we're seeing our fellow commentator, Torrez Finney, taking a few strikes, eating a couple to get into the high crotch of Jake Zogg.
This will be telling.
It's a lot of weight.
I was just going to say, Josh, what kind of leverage is Finney going to have to utilize to get the bigger man off his feet?
Well, I tell you, Finney being so short, it's not going to be as big of a problem to get underneath him, but it's just a heck of a man to hoist up.
Zogg is anticipating, and he's getting a very, very good vertical base, wide stance.
Give credit where it's due. Most people don't stay on their feet this long with Finney.
This could actually get interesting if Torrez is forced to stand with this big mountain of an opponent here at heavyweight.
Zogg doing good, keeping that underhook with his head trapped. Not going to let him lock his hands together, keeping his hips back. Got a whizzer. If he lets him lock his hands together here, he might have trouble.
Finney pressuring against the cage.
Looking to suck those legs out.
Finney making his way side mount, trying to see if he can slice that knee through, as Zogg isolating that wrist and arm.
That's a big arm to try to Kimura.
I was just going to say, Josh, what do you think the realistic chances of him getting that Kimura in any meaningful way are?
I think getting a Kimura from this position for anybody's hard. I think this is a low percentage situation for most people. And then you got a guy as big and strong as Torrez. I think this is going to be tough.
Yeah, Finney doing a great job on keeping that hand tucked in to his hip. Zogg really holding on to that wrist.
That's a smart move for him. It is a good tool for him to try and utilize as he's unfortunately found himself on the bottom here. But he's seasoned, a lot of professional experience, a lot of amateur experience. He's going to need to draw on that.
Yeah, he's being smart, hanging onto that arm. He's not going to take punches as long as he has control of it.
Oh, we see Finney raining down punches on Jake Zogg. Jake Zogg's corner calling him to get up, but Finney, the Punisher, putting it towards Jake Zogg, and that call is called. Torrez Finney remaining 2-0 record.
Unbeaten as a pro, the Punisher doling out some punishment here in the heavyweight division at Aries Fight Series 9. Oh no. One of the Zogg corner people has tripped and some ice has gotten onto the surface.
We have not seen Aries own ice skate yet, as
it's happened. It has happened here tonight.
It is happening here.
June 11th, the date that will live in infamy.
Ice
honestly
everywhere in
yes,
the Aries ring.
It is. It is. The ice bucket challenge has taken place, but that should not take away from the fact that Torrez Finney Jr., 2-0 as a pro, dominant fashion here. It was really never in doubt. We might get a look here on the replay in a minute. A man confident in his wrestling ability. He said he wanted to showcase the striking, but when you step in there at the pro level, you got to get the W first and foremost. Finney unloaded. Some vicious ground and pound.
Yeah, it feels like a good idea to want to come in there and work your striking, but with that kind of height difference and the size difference, I mean, you don't want to eat one.
No,
go ahead and get your W.
And the future's so bright for Finney. I think he's got the skill set. He's got the hardest skill set, which is that great wrestling base, right? It's hard to become a wrestler of that skill level.
And we are still cleaning up the ice here.
Well, yes, I was going to try and overlook it, but it can't be overlooked.
I can't let it go. This is Ice Skate and Aries. This is an exciting event for us.
Well, that fall happened in slow motion. More on that to come. We're going to make this one official as Jeff Hobbs has got the scorecard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Caleb Miller, stops this bout at 2 minutes and 14 seconds of the first round. Your winner by TKO out of the red corner, Torrez the Punisher Finney!
One of the superstars here in Aries, Torrez Finney, remains unbeaten.
Always happy to see one of our fellow commentators in the ring and doing what he does best.
no telling how bright the future can get for him. He really is quite a talent, very remarkable fighter.
All right, my man Torrez Finney, now 2-0 as a professional. You got your debut win down in your hometown of Macon, Georgia, and now your second professional win and your home away from home, Chattanooga, Tennessee, in front of all your fans. How does this feel, Torrez?
Man, this feels awesome, man. I want to thank everyone that come out. You know, first I want to thank God, you know, for just even giving me the opportunity to be able to do this thing I love. And man, I want to thank everyone who supports me. All of Zogg, man, all my coaches. I love them so much. Everyone that I train with, all my sponsors, PKP, City Solar, you know, Optimize You, First Round Management. Thank you, Ray. You know, thank y'all. And thank you for Aries for giving me the opportunity to have this platform. But, you know, I come here to fight at heavyweight. And this is not where my weight class lies. I'm a 185er, all right? And the thing is, this is a message to all 185ers. Accept the fight, because you already know what's coming. I know y'all got something in August. I want to be on that card. I need somebody to say yes. And we already know what's going to happen when you say yes. I'm going to be right here on this mic again, turning it upside down, already saying, and you already know, but if you can smell what Torrez is cooking.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one Torrez Finney.